Hi guys, welcome to the channel. Today is an awful day outside, so we're going to be talking about lighting. Not this kind of lighting, which was great back 100 years ago, but this kind of lighting. This is the Klarus E5 Plus, and we're going to be showing you features of this today. I did call this the Klarus, but it's actually the Klarus, K-L-A-R-U-S E5 Plus. It's a very slim EDC flashlight, picked it up this week, so I thought I'd just give it a quick run through for you guys. So, should we get a bit closer? Let's have a look at what this has got to offer. So they come in about 4 or 5 different colours. I've gone for the orange one because it's very lightweight and very thin. I think if I dropped it, I'd be gutted if I lost it. So you do get them in olive green for the tactical type of people out there. You can get them in black, you can get them in the orange, and I think they do a blue as well. They come with 3 controls, if you like. The first one is to charge it. So the little charging port is on one side all of its own. It's a type C charger, and it takes probably about half an hour to an hour to charge up. On the other side, very simple, just 2 buttons. Hold the top button for 2 seconds or so, and that brings on the front light. As you can see, it's quite bright. Give it another click and it dims off a little bit. So you've got 2 settings, the highest setting being about 400 lumens on that one. Now, the other lamp, or what I'd like to call the main lamp, is on the front. So this is great for pocket carry, it's great for on the strap of a rucksack, and this is super bright. So because it's lower, you've got the lower button, same again, hold for 2 seconds. I'm not going to point it out at you because this is actually super bright and it just gets brighter. So you've got a low setting, you've got a medium setting, and its high setting is 600 lumens. Now this is more than enough for walking through the woods, a little bit of fell running and the like. Now this is going to totally destroy your night vision, but if we give it a double click, we go straight into the red light mode. You can see there, super bright enough to read a map, super bright enough to do work around your tent or your camp, and also if we press it once more, we do have an emergency beacon that can flash away for you. I'll give you the specs below so that you can see how long it lasts, how many lumens it's got, how long it takes to charge. So check the description and we'll talk more about this later. So the Klarus, I keep saying Klarus, it's Klarus. The Klarus E5 Plus is a new purchase. Another torch that we'll be talking about shortly is the Wuben G5. This is another one of my favourites, but we'll leave that till a little later. For those of you that haven't been on the channel before, I used to be called MD Bushcraft, Mad Dave. That's another video about my nickname from a long time ago. But now, because of the change in my life and the change in the things I'm doing, we're going to Manchester Mad Ventures, because we do adventures and some of them are quite mad. We go to the Arctic, we go to the northern forests of Finland, Sweden, Norway. We do family European trips. So there's all sorts that's going to be coming up on the channel in the future. So watch and subscribe and let's take the journey together. By the way, if you're wondering where I am tonight, I'm in the cabin that's owned by my good friend Rian from Red Fox Bushcraft. It's absolutely wild tonight. We were hoping to get out in the hammocks, but it's not going to happen. There's a storm rolling in. We've had multiple weather warnings. So for tonight, we're just going to have a nice fire, a couple of brews. Very shortly, we're going to get some food on the go. We'll bring you in on that. I've got something a bit special for tonight, and I think Rian's going to be happy about it too. Okay, it's time to eat. So what we're on today is, I've been to one of my favourite South African shops, and we're on boerwors, which is like a beef sausage. So we're going to have that with some potatoes. Really looking forward to it. Riam's already salivating, and Annie's joined us. Annie's one of our great mates, and you can imagine, like, this girl, she can smell biltong from 500 miles away. So I've got some biltong, I've got some chilli sticks, and we've got the boerwors on the go. So there you go. So Annie, what are your thoughts on us having a bit of biltong and a bit of boerwors?
It smells amazing.
There we go. So I knew it. She's come from God knows where down south. The biltong's on the go.
She sniffed it out.
She sniffed it out. So there it is, sizzling nicely in the gypsy swing pan. Got some nice birch logs on. So this will be a really, really tasty meal once we're done. Okay, here we go. Got some Idaho potatoes. We've got a nice piece of boerwors.
Love you, Dave.
There you go, buddy.
Oh, mate, thank you.
Bad boy.
So where's this from? What country?
It's a South African dish. I got it from a place called Bob's Biltong, which is available online. If you just do a search for Bob's Biltong, that's where it comes from. And they do a lovely line in biltong, chilli sticks, and all kinds of South African dressings, desserts, even some fizzy pop and stuff. So if you're into your South African stuff, it's a place to go. Here we go. Let's have a go at this bad boy. The thing I like about boerwors as well is it's generally beef. So, you know, pork sausages are alright, but a nice beefy sausage with some lovely spuds. Really, really, it's a spot. Actually, I'll put a link in the description to Bob's Biltong, because once you tried boerwors, you're not going back to chipolatas. Well, we're going to finish up here, and then got some more bits and bobs to show you. So stay tuned. Well, good morning, guys. We had a wonderful evening last night. Sat around the fire. The rain and the wind didn't stop at all, so we called it around about 10:30 and went for an early night. Got up bright and bushy-tailed this morning. Riam's been and made his breakfast. I've had mine. Basically what I had was a steak sandwich. I had a steak that I brought out with me, a nice piece of rump, and I basically threw it between 2 slices of bread and ate it. That, along with a nice coffee and a stroop waffle. For those who've never had stroop waffles, try them. They're amazing. It's like a sort of a caramelised waffle that are just great with coffee in the morning. Anyway, as promised, we're going to talk about the Wuben G5, I believe it's called today. And this is this little number. It's a very tiny flashlight. It's another one of my favourites. Quite a versatile little lamp, really. Doesn't weigh a lot. Again, with the previous one, the Klarus, I'll put all the specs in the description below. It's available in several colours as well. This one's the olive green one. There's a black one. I believe they've even got a white one out now. Some of the features are great on it, to be honest. It's got a very versatile clip that can be turned on several angles, so you can have it flat too, you can have it sideways on. The head of the torch does 180-degree rotation. So some of the features you have on it, you alternate between the power button and the control wheel on the side. So not to obviously blind you, if I turn on the main lamp, you can see it at the back of me there, and then you can use the side button to dim it off. So you can have it really, really low, candlelight mode that some people like. I mean, you can't really see it there, but it is still on. So not as harsh, but if you need to see a lot more, you can whack it right up to full brightness. One of the other things we can do is if we switch it off, if we double click, this brings us on to some of the other modes. Now this one, I think if you wanted to put that in your dashboard, it would probably be highly illegal, but you can pull somebody over with that. Another one of the features, should you hold the button when it's on white light, it then takes you to your coloured option, and then again with the wheel you can change it. So a lot of people like a nice red light for reading by and you know, preserving your night vision. So you can change this through a whole gamut of colours just by turning the wheel, and again, should you wish to get back to white, you just press and hold the button. So in conclusion, the Wuben G5, great little flashlight, IP65 rated, so it's alright for in the rain, you know, short immersions. It's 400 lumens and a battery life on a very low setting of up to 65 hours. So if you really need to look after it and need to, you know, if you haven't got a way of recharging it, you can still use it on like the candlelight setting we saw before. Great little torch overall. So if you're in the market for one, of course I'm not sponsored or paid by anybody for the kind of little reviews I give. It's this is one of my favourites, along with the Klarus. Great little flashlights, both fit nicely in the hand, nicely in the pocket, can't go wrong, and unlike some brands, they're not going to break the bank. Thanks for listening. See you on the next video.